between lethality, protection, and mobility. A fine balance, all three are interdependent. And I, while leading or while in contact with the troops, would not like the soldier to be overloaded either with data or with weight, and certainly not over-relied on the data which fails him when the bullet is flying. Lethality. What are we doing now? Personal and crew weapons. The severe fault lines were, the designs were poor. The performance was not as desired. They were bulky, old vintage. The AGLs and the UBGLs, they were import dependency was there. They were heavy, and motors had limited range. Infantry has ATGMs of 5 variety. They are heavy, actually not infantry ATGMs, second generation. All of these issues, I cannot say more, should not say more. Needless to say, is being addressed, and state-of-art equipment is being procured. One great concern, area of great concern was night enablement. We're literally blind at night. So we're looking for the quantity as well as the quality. Quantity in terms of enhancement of scaling to the infantry, and quality in terms of going for II as well as TI, going for personal weapon as well as the surveillance and detection weapon and radars. Survivability includes protective equipment, mile, and survival equipment. The guidelines for tactical mobility. We're looking for infantry mobility vehicle, the HMVs, the light strike vehicle, light specialist vehicle, many names in the market. What we're looking for is all-terrain, mountains, deserts, semi-deserts, different maybe. Protection and mobility, a balance between the two. Some have armor protection, some may not have armor protection, some may have little armor protection, only splinter protection. Wearing capacity, some carry the infantry, some have the matching mobility for the mechanized, some are just weapon platforms, specific to op requirements. Situational awareness, what I see in near future is only mini UAV. The good thing is, it is coming to the level where real-time information is available and decision-making becomes easy. This conference gives me a serious reminder of digitization. Okay, we'll address it once I have spoken so much before. We'll understand where it stands in our priorities. We'll have to address it systematically, in phases, maybe communication and surveillance first. It has to be prioritized, it has to be benchmarked at all levels. The modernization approach today existing, each of the issues that is shown has got strong affinity and dependency on each other. More may join, but those which are being shown will not fade away soon. They will remain. We are preparing our soldier to adapt to high technology, to so-called digitization. There is a soldier modernization program since some time, FNSAS. It has the common theme which correlates with the priority slide which I showed earlier. This is where I wish to. Normally, theoretically and cosmetically, I should conclude saying of significance is great involvement and collective effort, jointmanship of R&D, DPSU, trade, and user. But I'll deviate. The aim of this presentation was limited, nevertheless fundamental. Is best of all possible being done? There needs to be checks and balances. Got to be realistic. Looking at 2012 today, talking of 2050, I suppose. Time bound. Kindly monitor the progress. We're not looking for absolute modernization, but at least comprehensive modernization. What is desirable, what is doable, what is achievable, what is realistic, what is pragmatic. Thank you, Chair, sir, for giving me the opportunity, and thanks for the patient listening. I conclude with support of Sanskrit. It says Chareveti, Chareveti. Chareveti is relevant to modernization, relevant to infantry, and relevant to most of us in our lives. It means we're moving on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brigadier Ahuja. We next have a presentation by Classic Stripes Private Limited. On the dais we have with us Mr. Amit Dakshini. He is Vice President and Business Head of Classic Stripes Private Limited. Prior to joining Classic Stripes, he was Vice President of Strategic Planning and New Business Development at Edelweiss Capital Limited, Mumbai. Mr. Dakshini previously worked at Universal Eliki Consulting, international strategy consulting firm for 10 years, serving clients across multiple sectors and geographies. He is an MBA Finance and Strategy from University of Delhi and a science graduate from the University of Ajmer, Rajasthan. Over to you, Mr. Dakshini.
Thank you. Good morning, distinguished panel, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you, SP Guide and CLOS, to give us an opportunity to allow Classic Stripe to be here today and give us an opportunity to present on what we are looking at into camouflaging solutions. Before I go into presentation, I will take 2 minutes to explain the relevance of why Classic Stripe is here today in the context of digitization. If you look at it, as Brigadier Ahuja very nicely put it in one slide, that there is a balance needed between lethality, protection, and mobility. What we are trying to do is to create a solution around protection and mobility, and that's why we are here. So our solutions are around camouflaging, and we'll talk about it in detail going forward. Very quickly, what I'm going to present today is a very brief overview on Classic Stripes, our key strengths, and then we will talk about our camouflaging solutions and in details about what we are offering. And I will ask my colleague Pammi Chikkar, who is the head of our defense business, to take over when we speak about in detail on camouflaging solutions. Classic Stripes is one of the largest imaging solutions providing platform in India and across the world. We are among the top 3 global imaging solution providing companies, and we focus on right from the design till the execution of the imaging solutions for clients across various sectors, primarily focused on automotive as a space. We have capacities to the tune of producing 15 million sets annually, and that's a very large volume in the context of what we do today. We have 3 manufacturing units, 2 in Bombay, near Bombay, and 1 in north near Haridwar, and we are now setting up facilities in Indonesia, as well as we are also now looking at setup in US. We have recently acquired a company in United States, and that's given us the presence in the North American area. Classic Stripes has 5 business verticals. Automotive OEMs, where we work with practically all automotive companies to provide them the solutions on graphics and imaging platform. And some of the clients that we work include Tata, Mahindra, Ashok Leyland, Hero, etc., etc. We also work with corporate fleets, where we work with them across providing the fleet solutions on graphics and imaging solutions. Defense is one of our key area and focus going forward under the brand name called iPet, and that's what you will hear more from my colleague Pammi Chikkar. We have a presence in the retail business, as well as we also work with non-auto OEMs across various segments and sectors to provide them branding and imaging solutions. The defense business for us is set up in New Delhi, and to ensure the confidentiality and the secrecy of the entire initiatives, this office is completely different from rest of our infrastructure that we have. We have separate email domains. They're very limited access. Only certain people across the organization have access to the emails and the set of communications that happen. So we have ensured that everything remains under strict confidential requirements. As I said, we have recently acquired a company in United States, and so we have a presence in North America as an area. Strengths, we probably have the best manufacturing facilities in the space in which we operate, and I'll show you some images of that. It's a very clean environment, very secured environment in which we operate. Very stringent product testing and quality controls, which is very much needed in the kind of solutions that we are offering for defense. Continuous focus on product development and design, which is very important for a business like this. Highly sophisticated supply chain, very deep relationships, and that's one of the strengths that we carry forward, and a strong team across our business verticals to drive this. Very long-standing commitment to imaging solutions. The company was set up in 1987, and since then till today we have continuously invested in R&D in the most advanced machineries, most advanced technologies, to ensure that we are able to offer what is needed for various segments. These are some of the images of our manufacturing facilities. As I said, that these are the top class, top of the end facilities that we have. Fully air conditioned plants with controlled environment on temperature, humidity and dust, because that's something that is needed for our environment. Fully automated printing and doming facilities which are required for this. And as I said, that we have very strong practices across supply chain, which allows us to be efficient and effective in terms of what we offer to our clients. The most important thing for us is the product testing and quality assurance, and we have one of the best testing facilities, in India and across the globe on the products and solutions that we offer on imaging platform. Our products actually go through more than 15 tests before it is offered to the various segments and clients. One of the things which I would like to highlight here is the weatherometer, which we have, which is the only kind available in India, and it has a capability to test products from -45 degrees to +80 degrees of environment and temperature control. So that basically gives us strength and capability to produce for various environments needed for defense as a setup. It goes through strength testers, it goes through environment test chambers, and as I said, more than 15 tests are conducted before the product is ready for the use. Right? Right from the beginning, we have been actually winning practically all the awards in the imaging solution space across the globe. As I explained to you, that we are the market leaders in this area, and all the awards on design and on printing capabilities. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is testimonial to what we offer to our clients. Just look at it. It's not going down. Yeah. These are some of our key customers that we have a very strong relationships across automotive space, and a larger set of our clients spread across the globe. We are also being rated as among one of the best places to work by Great Place to Work Institute from US and Times of India, which conducts this survey every year. For consecutively 7 years, we have been rated among the top 25 companies in India as best place to work. Last year, we were rated as the #1 in the manufacturing space and #6 as on an overall India ranking basis. Right? So that's a very brief overview about Classic Stripe and what we do and what our capabilities are. I will request Pammi to come on the dais and explain about our camouflaging solutions to the audience here. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit, and thanks for introducing Classic Stripes. Distinguished panel, so with your permission, I would like to start with giving you an overview of why we are here in this audience today. Like we have had some members of the distinguished panel saying, specific to operation requirements, picking up the target, keeping it simple, identification of friend and foe, visual has become passive. So when we see all these things in the context of the modern battlefield or the soldier as a target, we need camouflaging systems that are simple, that can hide or that can provide a sort of a cover to the soldier who is actually facing the fire. What is our genesis? We are getting in this field as an Indian company with a total Indian technology. There is no foreign collaboration as of date. We have developed this all on our own, and we have moved towards providing effective multispectral camouflaging solutions. At the current moment, we are into visual and IR/thermal signature management, but we are steadily moving into the other domains of multispectral. Most probably within the next 6-7 months, we should be there. But as of the current moment, we are in the IR and thermal signature and the visual. We have done extensive research over the last 3 years, moving out into the field, taking trial objectives, doing product trials in high altitude areas, in deserts, in forest areas, northeast, northern command, and the results have been quite encouraging. With steadily we have been being asked to provide pilot projects so that the product can be evaluated on a larger scale. Our defense business is currently led by me, and we have our senior advisor, Brigadier Abhyankar, Pramod Abhyankar, who is retired from the Ordnance after 32 years in the Indian Army, and he brings valuable assistance in the camouflage concepts and how we should move forward. Major Amit Jayakumar has been a very important member of Classic Stripes, providing the fine-tuning to operational requirements on ground, because he has seen action and has been very involved in the high altitude areas, and he knows exactly what the soldier is facing in those scenarios. So defense business is all about IPAT camouflage solutions, IPAT standing for intelligent patterns. Like I said, we are in visual, we are in IR and thermal signature management solutions at the current level. These are some of the generalized patterns, pixelated digital patterns that we have developed, which are common for forest or desert or a snow environment. But what I would like to point out here is, in case
there is a specific requirement for a specific camouflage solution, we are able to provide it. As per the requirement of the army, as per the requirement of the unit. It doesn't mean that if we have applied a camouflage solution to a structure or a vehicle, it cannot be changed. It can be changed in a matter of 2 hours. The entire vehicle can be re-camouflaged as per the requirement of the operational theater, wherever you are planning to do it. In fact, one of the vehicles that we have camouflage is placed outside on the gate. I would request that you would, whenever you find time during the conference, you can have a visit and see for yourself what we are talking about in this room. Like I said, the key application areas, static infrastructure and mobile assets. These are the various places where we can do, and we can wrap even concrete. Despite the common perception of, concrete having pittings and air gaps, and, the product leaves the surface, we have not found it so. We have done extensive trials in the field under actual conditions, and we have succeeded. So whatever static infrastructure you have, whether it's of PE or it is concrete or any other wood or any other structure and raw material, we are able to provide you the solutions. Then, of course, the mobile assets, all vehicles, all type of vehicles we can do. Especially the artillery guns and all that, we can do them. Jeeps, trucks, tanks, yes, we can. Some of the key renderings that I would like to show, these are actual photographs of vehicles that have been done by Classic Stripes in the Northeast. We have done this, and this has been done as trial basis. We have also done this in the Northern Command. As you can see in the inset on the top, there are those 3 patterns are there. We can interchange any pattern you want, the generalized pattern or a site-specific pattern. This has been done at the Northern Command. In fact, this vehicle was done and displayed in the NorthTech, held recently. We can also do large infrastructures like airfields. This is what happens after we apply the camouflage. All this is digital pixelization. We take it how a general patch on ground appears from 1 kilometer height, 2 kilometer height, 3 kilometer height, when an aircraft is approaching, how it looks, and we apply that digital pixelation onto the surface so that when the attacking aircraft or any other equipment is used, it sees only a blended background. It doesn't see the equipment. And of course, with thermal signature management and IR, we also take care of night visibility. This is again being done. I cannot disclose this location. This is the actual photograph. This is what we achieved. Like I said, site-specific camouflage. Some of the computer-generated simulations that I can show it to you. This is how it appears. On the ground, you can easily identify it, but from a height of 1,000 meters, from 2,000 meters, very difficult. What are we trying to do here? We are trying to increase the error time, identification time of the target. In the border posts, this is something that we can do. We have already done field trials, and we are confident of. This is what happens when we apply our technology. You can see the before and after effect. Why the iPad advantage? One, it is a photo stealth technology. Through our technology, we ensure equal and even deposition of the inks or the IR inks or the paints or the standard inks also. These are all specially developed through R&D effort of Classic Stripes. These are not normal pigments or inks available in the market. This has been done. In fact, we have a very senior person, doctorate in polymers, Dr. Kedar Joshi in our team, who is principally responsible for the R&D efforts to develop these special inks and pigments. Easy to apply. Like Brigadier Ahuja said, we have soldiers who come from villages. They are not scientists. Like General Singh has said, they are not scientists. You need something that is quick, apply and move on. This is a 2-3 hour application. You have applied it, you have moved to a next theater, remove it, put on a new, move ahead. And it is, temperature resistant. We have done this in field trials in Northern Command. We have tested it over last 1 year. It has seen very heavy snowfall. It has seen -degree temperatures, and it is still the same shape it was when we applied it. The product is all optimized to withstand a temperature variation from -40 degree to +120 degrees centigrade, but we claim only up to 80 degrees centigrade because these are application sensitive. It is customized, like I said, for all kind of surfaces and can withstand various abrasion conditions. Why I am saying this is, like Amit had displayed in the testing facilities that we have abrasion tests. We can go up to various hardnesses. The product is tested. How does it perform in actual field conditions? When you use this product, there are various environmental conditions. You're running through forests, you're running through desert, there is high temperature in the day, cold temperature in the night, it cracks, all this. But we have tested it under various conditions and the product stands. We guarantee a minimum life of 3 years, but we have a total life solution with us, wherein we undertake annual maintenance contracts, and we work together with you to make sure that once it is applied, you just do patchwork to increase the life of the product after the minimum guarantee period is over. And confidentiality, like Amit said, we are set up the defense facility or the office in the Delhi area. It's totally segregated from the other operations of the company, and it's completely confidential. In fact, I am proud to announce here that part of, again I cannot reveal due to confidentiality reasons, we are IB cleared as on date. Thank you very much, and that brings me to the end of the presentation. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Mr. Dakshini and Mr. Pamichekar, for this presentation on camouflage and concealment. The last presentation is by Mr. Naresh Ummat. Mr. Ummat is the Director Marketing, India Saab Barakuda, a company within Saab Technologies AB Sweden, engaged in manufacture and marketing of sophisticated camouflage, concealment and deception, that is CCD materials for the Indian Armed Forces. A mechanical engineer by education and an industrial engineer by training, he has worked with Escorts Limited for 21 years. Since 1985, he has continued as a consultant engineer, providing support services to new industrial units in areas of increased productivity, costs, rationalization, and has helped foreign companies establish manufacturing units in India for progressive technology transfer, etc. He has helped operationalizing some of domestic airlines with design and manufacture of ground support equipment. Over to you, Mr. Ummat. He's going to talk to us on mobile concealment.